let's see the challenges. So when we consider Pakistan's role, Pakistan is having a huge influence in Afghanistan. Why? Because this Al-Qaeda, Taliban, everything has connection with the other militant groups like Jaish-e-Mohammed or Lashkar-e-Toiba in Pakistan region. Okay, so if India is not showing up in Afghanistan, that means Pakistan is going to show its presence in Afghanistan. That is going to be a threat for India. Okay, Pakistan is seeing that India is having this presence in Afghanistan, and they are trying to block all the activities of India that is there. Okay, then terrorist group, when we talk about terrorist group, India and Afghanistan are both victims of terrorism. Okay, so many groups like Al-Qaeda are acting in Afghanistan, and also they are a concern for India. There is a jihadi threat from that particular. So, the government of India, external affairs, they have actually identified type of jihadi threats. One of the jihadi threats is coming from West Asia. That is from the West Asia, and the other one is from the Afghanistan also. So this particular threat, there was one incident where Indian flight coming from Kathmandu was hijacked by Pakistani terrorist group. But the problem was Taliban was helping them to bring that flight into the territory. So India was not expecting Taliban to come into scene for India. So India and Taliban had no problems before. Taliban was based on Afghanistan only. But when Taliban helped Pakistani terrorist group, that made Taliban and India come face to face. Okay, so again, it can be an issue if terrorism flourishes in Afghanistan. Talking about economic and infrastructure challenges, Afghanistan is very least developed or very poor country. So we are trying to build so many things, Salma Dam, we are trying to build parliament building and invest in them. But the problem is there, it has been having so many issues there. There is security issues, the work is not doing properly. There is corruption, there is terrorist threat. Okay, so since it is a poor country, it is accompanied with a lot of challenge. That is what we are trying to say. Then, what is the obvious challenge that we are facing? It is the China factor. China have increasing activities in Afghanistan. So, even Taliban is liking China. Now Taliban is also addressing China as an important. China is an important player in the Afghanistan's development. That is what they are saying about China. So it is a concern for India. Then there is drug trafficking. Yesterday I told you about the Golden Crescent. Which all countries? Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iran. Right. So Afghanistan is coming under this drug trafficking, and they said that when Taliban took over, the opium production increased 7,500%. See the number, 7,500% increase of opium production just because Taliban entered the scene. Okay, so it is going to be a challenge for India.